What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Resident Evil 7. This game is scary as tits. I'm not gonna lie, I really like this game and I'm here to show you guys some tips and helpful hints to where things are at, some extra guns, because you're gonna need that shit, and just extra items and whatever to help you on your way. Now, if you're just new or just now starting to play it, just, you know, it's back to its Resident Evil horror roots. And so there's not a lot of ammo and medicine around, but you don't really realize it until a little bit in that you actually do have just enough to get by. Just playing on the normal difficulty. I'm sure if you lower it, they'll give you more shit. But as long as you're looking relatively well, you'll find stuff. Number 2, you're gonna miss a lot of items. They're there. You get an item later on that helps you find shit more easily. They'll just pop up on the map like a little icon. And I didn't really think of it much the first time because I thought, you know, I'm pretty good at finding stuff, but then I did it and I'm seeing all this shit I missed. So just use those items relatively often, not too often, and look well. This game went back to its original horror roots, where you have to manage your item in your inventory space. So just keep that in mind. There's some things in this game that you just need to figure out by yourself as you play it, so I'm not going to say everything, but yeah. Number 3, when you open doors, if you just press A, it'll crack the door, and you can slowly open it if you just walk up. But if you double tap X, the door should just open completely. Make sure to check every corner in the room. I don't know how many times I missed a monster and didn't notice until I turned right around and he's right in your fucking face. Alright, number 4, get used to your controls. The game is very slow paced and it's meant to be that way, giving you a feeling of less control in an indirect way. So every time you come face to face with a creature, it's going to be your instinct to turn around and run away. But that doesn't always work. If you learn to utilize blocking, it can save your life. And trying to get down doing it exactly when they hit and then run away can really help you out. And if you do run away, pressing back in circle will make you do a 180 turn, similar to past Resident Evil games. So if that is the case, please use that maneuver. It can save you a lot of time. Number 5, familiarize yourself with the map. Now there will be many times where an enemy will be stalking you and you can't do anything about it. So you need to know exactly where to run to and how to get there. You do have a map, but memorizing the area can help you out a lot. And the game itself isn't too big, so once you play it enough, you'll have an idea of where you're at all times. Also, I will be doing a separate video about this. This is just like a tips and tutorial type thing, so expect that within the next week. Alright, let's start with the weapon upgrades. Now, you might not know this, but if you come across any broken weapons, you know, the broken shotgun or pistol, they're actually the upgraded weapons, and you need to find repair kits to repair them so you can use them. Now, the broken handgun should be on the bed in the trailer, and you have access to repair this pretty much as soon as you have access to the yard. So as soon as you come out, it's actually right to your left, underneath the decking of the house. Now if you're like me, you'll be walking around here like a dumbass just looking for it to look at, but it's right here. So rip that shit off like you're ripping your crush's clothes off, head down inside, break the box, repair kit. Just combine it with the handgun and boom. Now the trade-off here is you have less ammo capacity in each magazine, but they're more powerful rounds, so it's a trade-off that you probably should take if you become better with aiming. Same thing with the shotgun. Okay, so you'll have access to this upgraded shotgun after you have the snake key. So use the snake key to get into this bitch's room, aka the kids' room. Go up the attic, turn right behind the dresser, and there is a model shotgun for you to pick up, and might as well pick up the toy axe. Okay, so now if you're this far into the game, you've had a point where you can get the shotgun by replacing it with a broken shotgun, aka the upgraded shotgun. Now you take that broken shotgun off, put down the model shotgun, boom, there you go. Now you need it to repair kit. Now to get the second repair kit is actually part of the treasure photo thing that you have to go through, which I'll cover that in that section. And once you got it, just combine them like before, and boom, you're ready to kick ass and chew bubblegum. Now, a lot of the weapons, such as like the pistol or the first shotgun you get, you should easily be able to get them, as I think you'll probably need them. Like the flamethrower, for example, you grab the 2 parts, put them together, and I don't think you can continue without it. I mean, you maybe could, but it's probably impossible. Remote bombs are just found everywhere lying around. Now, the grenade launcher you can actually miss, and you'll need the crow key to get it. It's in the first floor of the main house, in a supply room next to the drawing room. Just sitting there in the open, just waiting for you to rescue it. Well, it's about time. Later in the game, during a flashback, you're given a machine gun, but there's actually a way to get the machine gun in the present. During the ship wreckage part of the game, you'll need to find the captain's cabin locker key, located in the bunk room. You'll need a corrosive to open the door. You'll have to head back up to the captain's cabin, using the ladders on the elevator. Open the locker and there you go. Now onto the treasure photo items. The thing with this is that you need the treasure photos before you can get the items. The first item is located in the drawing room of the first floor of the main house. Check near the fireplace and you should find some steroids. The photo for this item is in the basement close to the scorpion key, so make sure you grab that when you get the key. The second photo is at the bottom of the stairs that leads to the greenhouse. You come across this while you're dealing with Margaret. The item for this is actually in the trailer, inside of the toilet. The item is Magnum ammo, and if you're an old fan of Resident Evil, you know that these come scarce. The third and final photo can be found in the adjacent room of the master bedroom that's on the second house of the main floor. You'll need the crow key to have access to this. The item for this photo is in one of the rooms that you come across when you're trying to hunt down Lucas. The rooms with all the booby traps in them. This one's for a repair kit, to repair a broken shotgun or a handgun. So next on our list we have the steroids location. The first one is hidden in a secret spot in the fireplace, which is part of the first treasure photo item. Go to that section if you need to know exactly where it's at. The second location is in a room where you're tracking down Lucas. You can grab this one before entering the boss arena, and after obtaining the blue and red key cards to enter through the building. The third one is found in the salt mines, in between two bathtubs on the floor, and the last one can be bought with antique coins that are in the cages in the trailer, but you probably already know about that one. Now for the stabilizers. So far in this game there are two that I've found. One of them once again is in the cage in the trailer. You'll have to use your antique coins to buy it. The second one is a bit tricky to get. In the yard where the trailer is, there's a very tucked away hidden spot in the corner. And back there is a light puzzle that you need to solve. There's a sequence of numbers on the wall and you need to make a 7 out of the shadow of an item. But what item makes a 7, you may be wondering? Well, it's funny that you should ask. It's the axe. The toy axe. In the attic of the kids' room, there's a toy shotgun and axe. You'll need the axe for this one. Anyways, once you solve it, you open the box and bada boom bada beam, there you go. Scattered throughout the game are Mr. Everywhere. You have to break them to collect them. There are 20 of them in this game, but there isn't a real reward or reason to do so, just so you know. You'll have an achievement or trophy for you if you do so. But that's about it. The reward for collecting all the antique coins is that you can buy all 3 items that are in the trailer. The stabilizer, steroids, and the Magnum. There are 19 of them hidden in this game. There are also a lot of in-game items that you can get by completing certain things, and I'm gonna list some of them off for you right here. Well, there you go. I hope this really helped you guys with Resident Evil. The game is really scary and a lot of fun. I don't really do tutorials like this. In fact, this is my first one, so let me know if it's any good. And with that being said, you should check out some of my other videos, or my upcoming one about Resident Evil 7, and my thoughts on the game. Should be a lot of fun. Well, see you guys then.